Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions back again with another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. And there was a first for my channel last night as of this recording. I think you guys are going to see this today. But in case you don't, it was on Saturday night, Saturday evening on into Sunday morning. My first ever standalone podcast. I've been on a lot of podcasts on my time in YouTube. PKA and Woody and Wings and Kyle have been gracious enough to welcome me into their show as a, I guess, somewhat regular. And the guys at PTFO, my good buddies, have also allowed me to trample all over their good shows. But a lot of people have asked why I don't start my own podcast. I said, it was always something that I had thought about, but never really materialized. I had thought about it. I said, yeah, I would love to. I would love to have a podcast. I would love to have my own show, so to speak. I know a lot of people have built great shows here and around YouTube. There's plenty of gaming podcasts out there, but I thought I could bring something special, and it just never materialized for a multitude of reasons. But last night, you can check a link in the description, and maybe I don't know if I can even post streams as response videos. I'm so bad at YouTube streaming. I kind of got Twitch streaming down for a little while, and then forced to switch over to YouTube streaming. Just changed the whole game, and I have to relearn everything. But there will be a link in the description to the inaugural test show of the Lefty show. It wasn't the first episode. I believe, and I talked about this in the podcast, but I'll just break it down here real quick. I believe that everybody gets a freebie, whether you be whatever kind of content creator you are, whatever kind of entertainment you're trying to provide, you get a freebie. Your first show is not actually your first show. Your first show is a test. Your first show is to work out technical issues, whether it be a commentary, a skit, a podcast like I did, or whether you're working on a new comedy routine, whether you're trying to break up into stand-up comedy, whether you're trying to be in a play, anything. You get a freebie. You get one where it's just like, I don't care how bad I suck. I don't care what I do wrong. I don't care if I screw up my lines, don't know my lines. I don't care if I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm not speaking into the microphone. I'm speaking into the wrong end of the microphone. Whatever. You get a freebie. You get one that doesn't count. You get to label a show my test show. This is a test show. This is just a screw around. Maybe not a screw around. You take it serious you want, but this is just it doesn't matter how bad or how good it is. This is just a test. You get that freebie. You don't have to label it as your first. It doesn't have to go down as your first. That's just your freebie. And a lot of people message me and say, "Oh, well, they're embarrassed by their earlier commentaries, or they're like, oh, this is my first commentary, and so it's awful, and I'm sorry." And I said, "Well, no, that's not your first. If it is indeed the first ever incarnation of some kind of entertainment for you, that's your freebie. So don't let it bog you down." And so that's what this was last night. The test show, not the first show, the test show of the Lefty show featuring Katie. Again, still working on format, still working on a lot of things. One thing I want to make it different from all of the other podcasts that I've seen, in that I want to make it more like an actual show. I want to make it more like an actual radio show, let's say, because a lot of the podcasts that I see are just basically they are basically the embodiment of the sentiment that YouTubers just turn on the microphones and just talk, and they just kind of sit back and whatever happens, and it's not really kind of an orchestrated, produced show. I don't see that a lot. And so that is something that I want to bring. That is one angle that I wanted to play up that I think could differentiate myself from the pack. And so that is definitely going to be a contingent of the show. Still playing with formatting, segments, and and time slotting, and there's a whole lot that goes into a show that people don't even think about. And still working on that. Still working on guests. I know Dr. Chiz was really upset with me about not being brought in for the test show of the Lefty show. He had some angry tweets and text messages for me, but that's okay, because Chiz is a douche. I'm just kidding. But a lot of things in the works. But I encourage all of you to go check it out. Again, time slotting is something that I'm going to have to work on. Finding something that conflicts least with things that are going on. It's probably going to be during the weekday, during the evening sometime. Not exactly sure. Still playing with all those things, but this is just a heads up. Go check it out. Go give it a look. This is again, it was a test show, but you'll get a feel for how I do in carrying a podcast. So be on the lookout. More maybe test shows and not test shows, but more formatting shows and playing with stuff to come. The Lefty show is something I've always thought about doing, and I just decided. He's like, you know what, it's time to get up off my ass and do something. So here it is. Go check it out in the description below. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. Remember, likes, favorites, comments, and shares via Facebook and Twitter do help me out. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out.